So in this question we have given two circle. You can see that this one is the first circle and this one is the second circle. They are saying that these two circle are intersecting to each other. You can see that these two circle are intersecting to each other. Then what will be the possible set of values of lambda? Alright, so they have already given that the value of lambda will be r minus closed interval of a comma b. Then this point lies on which curve? So basically here our target is to find the value of a and b. Alright, so see that first try to see what is the circle 1 and circle 2 here. So this is the circle 1 and this is the circle 2 we have given, and both circle are intersecting. Obviously here it will be center 1 and here it will be center 2. This will be radius 1 and this will be radius 2, and this is the distance between center 1 and center 2. So what we know the condition is that if two circles are intersecting, then distance between their centers is always less than r1 plus r2 and always greater than mod of r1 minus r2. Alright, so basically we are going to use this condition to solve this question. Alright, so first circle what we have given, C1 we have given that x square plus y square equal to 4. If Cn we have given, so what we can write out the center? Center will be, first center will be what? Center will be 0 comma 0. Alright, and radius will be what? Radius will be 2 here. Let us assume r1 we are going to get now. Alright, now c dash, another circle what we have given? Another circle we have given c dash, that is x square plus y square minus 4 lambda x plus 9 equal to 0. Alright, so their center will be what? Minus g comma minus f will be the center. So if you see very carefully here we have given 2g equal to minus 4 lambda, then g equal to minus 2 lambda, and f here we have given 0. There is no coefficient of y, so f we have given 0. So minus g what we can write here? 2 lambda comma 0. This is the center, and radius will be what? Radius will be under root of g square plus f square. So that is 2 lambda square plus f square means 0 square minus c. So at the place of c we have given 9, so that will be minus c, what we can write here? Minus 9. So what will the r2 here? R2 will be nothing but it will be under root of 2 lambda square minus 9, that is 4 lambda square minus 9. Okay, now we got c1 and c2 and we got r1 and r2. Alright, so first if you see the condition, we need to find the r1 plus r2, c1 distance between c1 and c2, and mod of r1 minus r2. So if you are going to find out here r1 plus r2, so this will be nothing but 2 plus under root of 4 lambda square minus 9, and mod of r1 minus r2, that will be mod of 2 minus under root of 4 lambda square minus 9, and c1 and c2, distance between c1 and c2 will be under root of c1 is this one, what you can see, this is the c1 and this will be c2. So distance between these two number will be what? 2 lambda minus 0 whole square and 0 minus 0 whole square, so that will be under root of 2 lambda whole square, and that will be mod of 2 lambda. Alright, so that will be mod of 2 lambda. So all this value we got it here. Now we are going to substitute in this condition. So if you see carefully, in this condition we have two cases. Either we can take this inequality or we can take this inequality. Okay, so let us try to see two cases, both cases. What is the first case? Case 1 is distance between c1 and c2 is less than r1 plus r2. So what is the distance between c1 and c2 we got here? Mod of 2 lambda, and that is greater. r1 plus r2, what do you have now? 2 plus under root of 4 lambda square minus 9. Now do one thing, take whole square both sides, so that will be 4 lambda square and less than a plus b whole square, so that is a square and plus b square and plus 2ab, so that is 2 into 2, 4 into 4 lambda square minus 9. So 4 lambda square will be cancelled out. So what we got it here? 0 is greater than 4 minus 9, that is minus 5, plus 4 under root of 4 lambda square minus 9. Okay, so again if you solve this one, what we got? 4 under root 4 lambda square minus 9 is greater than what we have now, that is 5. So that implies that under root of 4 lambda square minus 9 is 5 upon 4. Now squaring again both sides, so what we got it here? 4 lambda square minus 9 is greater than 25 by 16. Again if you take here, so 4 lambda square is greater than 25 by 16 plus 9, so that will be 25 plus 144 upon 16. So again if you see that 4 lambda square is greater than 169 upon 16, that is lambda square is greater than 169 upon 64. All right, take this number in this side, so what we got it here? Can we write this number is nothing but lambda square minus 13 by 8 whole square is greater than 0. So a square minus b square, we can open it, so lambda minus 13 by 8, and that is lambda plus 13 by 8, and that is greater than 0. So by using the wavy curve method, here it will be minus 13 by 8, here it will be plus 13 by 8, right? Now plus minus plus, and since if you see that critical points is not going to add because it is given strictly increasing. So what is the value of lambda you are going to get now? So lambda belongs to this interval and this interval. So minus infinity to minus 13 by 8 open union 13 by 8 to plus infinity. This is the value of lambda from the first cases. Now what is the second case? Second case is second case, what we are going to get now? That will be nothing but mod of r1 minus r2 is greater than distance between c1 and c2. So what is r1 we had now? 2 minus r2, what we have now? If you see carefully, r2 we have found out. What is the value of r2 we have now? That is under root of 4 lambda square minus 9. So substitute here and see what you are going to get now. So that will be under root of 4 lambda square minus 9, and mod of c1, distance between c1 and c2, what we got? Mod of 2 lambda. Again is squaring both sides, so what we got here? Mod will be cancelled out, and that will be 4 plus 4 lambda square minus 9 and minus 4 lambda square minus 9, and that is less than 4 lambda square. 4 lambda square cancel. This is minus 5 and this is minus 4 under root 4 lambda square minus 9 less than 0, right? So if you multiply by negative sign, so what do you got it here? 4 under root 4 lambda square minus 9, and this is plus 5 is greater than 0 which is true. This is always a positive number and this is always a positive number, which is always true. So means if you take any values of lambda, it will satisfy our inequality. All right, so from first cases and second cases, what you got it here? From first and second, what we got here? Lambda belongs to minus infinity to minus 13 by 8 union 13 by 8 to plus infinity, and lambda belongs to real number. If you take the intersection, what we are going to take here? Common region. If you take the intersection, you will get only these values here. So what we can directly say here? Lambda belongs to minus infinity to minus 13 by 8 union 13 by 8 comma infinity. Basically this same value can be written as lambda belongs to total real number minus closed interval minus 13 by 8 comma 13 by 8. All right, so if you see very carefully in the question, what they are saying, lambda is nothing but real number minus closed interval a comma b. So the value of a we got and the value of b we got. So what is the value of a and b we have now? So the value of a and b is nothing but a will be minus 13 by 8 and b will be 13 by 8 here. All right, so they are saying that point. What is the point we are saying here? 8a plus 12 comma 16b minus 20. So substitute this value, 8 into this will be minus 13 by 8 and comma 16 into b. What plus 12 here we have given, so plus 12 comma 16 into b means 13 by 8, and minus what we have given, minus 20 we have given. This is the point. 8 cancel out, 8 2 ja here. So here what we left now, minus 13 plus 12, that is minus 1. And here how much we have now, 13 into 2, 26. So 26 minus 20, how much we have now, that will be 6 itself. So this is the point we have given. Now if you see the option, so option, first option what we have given, option we have given x square plus 2y square minus 5x plus 6y minus 3 equal to 0. Now try to satisfy here. So this will be 1 and this will be plus 2 into 36 minus minus plus 5, and this will be plus 36 minus 3. See, are you getting 0 or not? So this will be 1 plus 72 plus 5 plus 36 minus 3. This is not going to be 0, all right, because this number is too big here. So 36 plus 5 41, and 41 42, and again this value is not going to be 0, all right. So first option cannot be correct. Second option what we have given, 5x square minus y equal to minus 11 we have given. So substitute here, minus 1 comma 6. So 5 minus 1 into whole square, that is 1 minus 6. So that will be 5 minus 6. That cannot be equal to minus 1. So second option is also not correct. What about third option? Third option we have given x square minus 4y square equal to 7. So if you substitute here, so 1 minus 4 into 36 equal to 7. Again this is not going to be equal 7 here, because only 1 is given, and 4 into 36, that is too big number. Now fourth option what we have given here, 6x square plus y square equal to 42. So 6, how much you are going to get now, 6 minus 1 whole square, that is 1, and plus y square, that is 36. So 6 plus 6, how much you are going to get now, that is 42. So fourth option is the correct one here. Okay, thank you.